ports and the blink on the Magnus. But with the lane going as good as it is for the Dragonite, I'm not sure if that's going to be possible. Actually, though, the Arc Warden does manage to equalize it slightly.
Oh, nice little bushwhack there. And the huge amount of damage from that Acorn shot. Miposhka will give first blood over to FY. Yeah, that was a really sick play. But bottom lane collapse. Still having a great time on his Mars. I mean, this guy is probably one of the best Mars players we've seen in quite some time, right? Oh, top lane, bottom lane, nice bushwhack there onto the techies. And that is a kill. Yeah.
Side lanes here, you would be leaving Slark versus a Mars Bat, and you would be leaving a Magnus versus an Anti-Mage in the line. Both of those are unplayable, so the Arc Warden is on his own at the moment.
Mira will get himself a little D-ward, but my cost is life as Tian Ming. He's gonna try and chase him down. Yeah, he's got the load. Yeah, it's like he has the Lotus and 2 stick charges, and he will not be able to chase him yet. Bat Rider just a little bit too fast. Ooh! Oh! Last second of the TP! Dude, what a grab. Top lane. Bach in trouble. Ran down by Yatoros. He's not done. Chasing for FY as well. And with that, he is out of mana. Great blood grenade out there from Miposhka to slow him up just long enough. Miposhka's TPing back to the tower, I think, to...
Anyway, so it really doesn't change anything.
Mid lane, Laurel, level 6, just running at Ori underneath the tower. They do get a fortification for the moment, but they're looking for more as Mira's here with an amplified damage, and FY just getting burned down here. They need one more attack here from this Dragonite to secure the kill, as Ori trying to find a return kill on his own. Can't do it. TP in from techies, though. The blast off comes through. The Dragon Tail connects for the moment, and Mira is still here playing around on the side. The Breathe Fire just doing so much. The level 6 damage of this. They do manage to get him. Ori gets the return finally with the spawn there of his Tempest Double, but dude, that is huge.
At least you protected your tower. It didn't really take all that much damage from...
That was sick. That was so sick. This is one of the reasons we see the Arc Warden picked up into the DK. It's like he pops ult, you pop ult, and you just go ahead and dump all of your spells onto this hero and try and prevent him from touching your tower. And they get him. They do commit this time. In comes Anti-Mage, disarm for the moment, trying to finish him off. Does get a kill. Yatoro, what an early rotation from an Anti-Mage, and it pays off huge.
Yeah, this is what happens when you play versus this guy. He just does everything perfectly. In top lane, they got Bach.
When did Collapse get here? Excuse me?
He TP'd.
What a TP. Yeah, this is such a sick TP, actually. The realization, he's like, all right, well, fight happening mid. I'll come top.
AZURE are protecting this mid lane tower, and I think that's the most important part. The Dragonite now, however, has the Mage Slayer, so killing him is going to be a couple of times harder.
Well, if you can bring a lot of numbers, and Arc Warden does make that easy. In comes Mir, though. He's got a lasso. He's looking for the Arc Warden. He's going to bring him down to the low ground, but no, he can't. Gets slowed up thanks to the Hoodwink. And Laurel unable to close the gap. Here comes Miposhka. Yatoro here again on the Anti-Mage with the Mana Void.
Finds a perfect time to go back. Once again, they see the Magnus here. No
treads. That's pretty dang fast.
You don't see that too often. And Team Spirit, they're going towards the mid lane once again. Now they want to be there first once the Dragon form is ready, and they're going to be able to do it with 4 heroes. This is a dead Arc Warden and a tower.
This is great usage of that Tempest Double to tank the spear, but Lion is there to secure it. And in comes Ori, but gets caught from a Hex. He can't find his RP. He's looking, but they will only take down the Mars for now. They're managing to look for more as Mira up onto the high ground, just dodging out the pounce. Laurel continuing to chase for more, but you gotta be careful. This Dragonite, very tanky, especially with that Mage Slayer.
Nice lift. They needed to protect the Dragonite a little bit more. That was pretty deep.
Oh my god, Mira reads it again! But the huge damage from the sharpshooter. They will be able to take it down low. We'll find that kill as Laurel and Mira.
Arc is back.
Mira has been on point with the flame breaks this game. They've been pretty sick. We'll get caught here in the bottom by Slark, as that's going to be the defusal, but still, I think they're feeling pretty confident. The downside is you're a Dragonite lineup, and you have not taken that mid lane tower. You did? Okay. Nice spear out there from Collapse, but the numbers are coming. Ori here with the Tempest Double, throws out the Vessel. Miposhka tanking up some of the damage here, as Collapse will be just fine. does have the arena available, as now they're looking for the Lion. And Miposhka, and he gets the spear out. He's trying to give himself some space, but Laurel, wait a minute.
In the mid lane, they were targeting him. He barely survives. The deck is having level 6. That's a huge deal, right? Azure, they were a little bit late on their level 6s, but we're seeing just how much they're contributing. Both the Mars and the Dragon Knight now are pretty viable targets. And now I think that Ori is gonna be a little bit unhappy that he sent the Tempest double to the bottom lane, because if it was there, the Dragon Knight almost certainly goes down.
Of course, obviously keeping him pretty tanky, and Miposhka positioned fairly well behind him. It is almost nighttime, just about 15 seconds. Great spear from Collapse. He reads this. Great blink reveal in from Bach, though. That will pull Collapse right back into the danger zone, and they got him this time.
Okay, they need that mid lane tower down.
The blink dagger on Bat Rider. God, that is a hard series of words to say. And Mira goes in. He gets the lasso, finds him. The follow-up, where's it going to be? Collapse sends him into the tree, and they got him this time. And finally, this pesky tower for Team Spirit will finally be claimed.
They might even get it at a perfect timing right now. Bach, he wants the skewer.
Got him. He's got 3 mines. Laurel in a lot of trouble. That's so much damage. He's still surviving for the moment. The disarm is there with the pushback from Mira. Can he finish him off? FY gets him with the sharpshooter. The op main finds his target. Bottom, low, stuck inside this arena. Great spear out from Collapse, and they got him. So a trade ends up being very worth it for Team Spirit. Anti-Mage will be right back on top of you.
It's insane just how much he can catch people with that. But Azure, they have an RP.
They have vision here thanks to the Slark, and maybe looking for Miposhka, but behind him is going to be Collapse and Laurel. He gets the 2-hero RP, pulls back in the Dragon Knight, but can they finish him off in time? The Vessel doing work. The arena's out. The Dragon Knight so low, but Laurel, he finally dies. Dion Ming on this tech. He's doing a lot of work. The lasso instantly dispelled. Well read by Low, as now Mira in some trouble. The Vessel will force him back. Great catch there by Bach. Collapse. Gonna look for more. Maybe Yotaro goes in as well. This Skewer will push away the Anti-Mage. He needs some help, though. He's gonna pop the Tempest double. Oh, they get it onto the Anti-Mage, and Yotaro will go down. Bach getting the kill bounty as well. Collapse. He's gonna burn. Way too much damage coming out from the Arc Warden and his clone. Yeah, he can't get out, and they've managed to find Mira as well. Ends up being 5 heroes dead for the side of Spirit. A fantastic win in the mid lane.
He's doing a decent chunk of damage in all of these fights and should be level 12 fairly soon. Imagine how much that level 2 sharpshooter is going to be doing to him.
Oh, Ori manages to scout this rotation, but he's looking for Ori. I don't think you can do this on your own. Charles going to try it. Ends up going in with the Manta, but there it is. The Magus with the RP. Can they actually bring him down? He's incredibly low. They get the Vessel out. Yotaro falling low. He's going to walk into maybe the techies here.
Gone.
He does. He just gets caught from the blast off, or he gets the kill.
Or would have escaped, and that would be a huge kill just down the drain.
Dude, Magnus Techies is always going to be such a fun little combo to see. And Collapse. He's going to get caught. There's the RP on the mark, and with all of the help, there's no escape. Dude, Bach has been instrumental this game.
He's playing an insane game of Dota.
Not also discount the fact that Low has finished up his Aghanim Scepter, so you now have double pounds on the Slark, making it very difficult to disengage. Collapse barely dodging out this gank, but Miposhka probably not going to be as lucky. Does get the stun off.
They want to block the pounce. Nicely done. BKB on Bach as well.
I mean, this is a great arena if you can find it. There's maybe the lasso. Collapse. Do they follow this one up? The arena comes out. He gets the BKB, though. You waited just a little bit too long. The Skewer catches 2. Here comes the Gleipnir span. They're rooted 1 by 1. But now, the Hex, the turnaround, they've caught the Slark Low out of mana. He's got a second life. Can they save him is the question. The spear out from Collapse, perfectly timed. The Finger of Death as well. Oh, boy.
So what happened there for Collapse is that he used the spear while the lasso was still going and in and out, because the Slark vision is always going to give the advantage to Azure.
Oh, Miposhka playing with fire here, surrounded by heroes on Azure, and oh, he's going to find him. He's just going to try and TP out. They will make it in time with the Gleipnir, though. And yeah, nicely done. They got him.
You can see that Spirit are just trying to find enemies, get out, don't give too many kills to them, and so far they've been doing a pretty decent job. A minute of the nighttime has passed and Spirit are able to go on the other side of the map. Maybe you jump on the Arc Warden, somebody just keeps this Magnus at bay, and you're gonna be able to kill him.
Mira, I mean, he saw them coming through the portal, was trying to bait them, but might have baited himself. He's gonna go for the TP on out, but the Gleipnir is there, of course, and he's gonna go down. He definitely just underestimated the vision of the Slark there. The smoked up bottom here on this twin gate. We'll see who actually finds the fight is collapsed. He's just kind of walking into vision. He does have the girls behind him, but they managed to get the opening here onto Yatoro. He pops the Manta. The force have to save him. Bach misses the RP for the moment. He gets the blink out. He does not connect. That is best case scenario for Spirit, and that means AZURE need to disengage.
Oh, they stopped the animation of that RP twice, and it allowed Yatoro to get himself away. Everything was done really nice for AZURE, but better from Team Spirit, and now they know no BKB, no RP. Let's go.
The RP has been super problematic this game, and Team Spirit looking for their opening. I mean, they know they're going to be in the trees there. The question is, will Collapse just let it rip? And he does. He finds three. That's the best scenario. Both supports trapped. Techi's down. They lose the Hoodwink, and you lose the Magnus as well. And guess what? There's more. It's Ori. Oh, man. What a grab from Spirit. Can get it.
Roche is looking at what he could be and how he could be flying if he lost some weight.
They're TPing in numbers. I mean, Laurel sees this. He's going to pop the Manta and just keep these on top of Laurel to try and keep him slowed up. The Magnus gets the blink. Wait, oh no, Mira jumps into the skewer. In some trouble. Gets the lasso, though. The Force Staff back the other way. Can they follow it up? They get the stun, but Bach got the BKB, and this time it's Spirit kind of caught out, and...
He actually went for the Mana Void cooldown one. Okay. Feels like he wants to be going in and killing people with the Abyssal Blade. Actually, his item build does enable this kind of a talent.
Uh-oh. He's been caught on the top side. Do they find him in time, though? The pounce, the bushwhack, the chain stuns are there, and Yatoro goes down without buyback.
And if they clicked on him, and they probably did, they should know about this. Having a full Abyssal Blade, there's absolutely no chance that you have the buyback, so could just go for it. Their lineup isn't that great at just straight up pushing. It is better to shove in the waves and just send in the Tempest doubles, so I'm okay with Lou just going in for these chases.
And he's going to find Laurel. I mean, the DK absolutely struggles against this hero. He does have that free pathing, but with the help of FY, the roots coming through as well. Stuck onto the low ground here is low. The Dragon Tail's through. He's just teasing him, but eventually they will bring down this dragon. Goes the way of Bach. Nicely done. 2 heroes picked off around the map. This nighttime is proving to be incredibly problematic.
AZURE are playing an insane game of Dota here, but in 2 minutes, daytime will come, so Spirit are again gonna have that advantage. They've been saving this refresher of the Mars Miposhka. He doesn't know how that is.
No way. Dude, FY is so good. That is just a blind bushwhack.
They're just gonna be running into a fight. During daytime, they are still ahead, so it comes down to the jump. Refresher on the Magnus as well. Double Arena on one side, double RP on the other. What's stronger? Ori, no,
who do they find? Dude, Ori is so close to being found.
Nice.
He gets the BKB off instantly. And here comes Bach. He's looking for his target. Doesn't manage to connect, and so BKB spent there as well. He's got to be careful. Does have that refresher at the ready. Collapse. He goes in, gets the spear, manages to find the Slark, but Magnus just gets destroyed. The Abyssal Blade doing work, and the lasso will catch FY. Arena comes out as well, but can you bring down Ori? That's the big one. It's going to be the Anti-Mage right on top of him. The Bash is doing way too much. The disarm comes through from the Techies. Wait a minute. They turn around the pounce into the bushwhack as well. They get him. Yatoro goes down. Laurel in so much trouble as this Slark is so strong. The pounces continue. The spear to try and make some space, but can you get out of this fight? It's not looking good for Spirit. Dude, the Dragon Knight just slowing him up, but he will finally connect onto the pounce. Gets a triple kill. Miposhka at almost no HP. FY looking to take down Laurel himself. The bushwhack comes through. He gets him.
On his own, and again it was the flame break in the backside stopping the blast off. Mira has just been on point with those spell usages, but he bought back, and there is a good chance that you're just out of this game once again. FY is on the hunt.
Dude,
Miposhka?
you need to TP. I don't think that's gonna happen, buddy. And they find the Batrider as well. FY will be able to spear him back. Nice little play there. Bach looking for that harpoon. Does not get in range.
Was very close.
Meanwhile, oh,
big kill.
Anti-Mage just solo kills Ori on the opposite side of the map.
Go forward. I don't know if they have any smokes. They've
They
been
ping
using
him.
quite a lot of them.
They know Bach just coming in under the cover of the Shadow Blade. They know something's going on. Who will he find? Oh, he finds Miposhka. That's a great one. Tries to force staff himself to safety. They manage to pop the Boots of Bearing, but they get the stun anyway, and the Lion will go down. Laurel, the RP doesn't connect, but they get the great 2-hero spear. The Refresher, can he bring them down twice? But the saves are enough. Bach will survive, and now it's his turn, baby. The turnaround with this Refresher. Lowe's got his own Refresher as well. Yataro has to blink away, collapse in trouble. Laurel will survive for now, but there it is. They get the pounce, they get the kill. Bach doesn't connect as the Laurel blink away.
Back, boys, and he jumps in to an RP. Unfortunately for AZURE, they couldn't bring him down, but also that anti-mage couldn't do any damage in a fight.
Uh-oh, Mira needs to be careful. The Gleipnir is going to catch. Doesn't have a Force Staff to save him. He's going to go down, and no Batrider now for this fight is huge. 75 seconds till he's back, and Mars, he's 500 gold away from that buyback. Alright, well, Laurel feeling pretty happy right now. See what he can do. He jumps in, tries to go for the stun, but just instantly dispelled. Dude, the depth shrouds have just been on point from low this game. They're going to buy back.
AZURE. It's actually funny how close that fight actually was. In the end, Spirit had no shot, but it was that one little play that changed everything.
Oh, they got a target. The Dragon Knight. He's going to get the BKB off, trying to run away for the moment. He's quite fast. They managed to catch a Slark. Can they burst him down? He's going to get saved by the bubble. The Refreshers are there. The Abyssal Blade out low. He's still alive. He gets the Shadow Dance, and now it's his turn, baby. He's hungry for more. Blink away to dodge the skewer, but Low needs to be careful. You can't overcommit Ori. Just looking for the throne instead. He wants to finish this game. He's putting the stamp on this one, and Spirit will lose.
For sure, but this is just the strength of the Batrider. The Pugna is annoying, but it doesn't threaten to kill your enemies, right? And then FY and Bach can just continue to harass him, and they got him.
That might be first blood, and it is. Collapse grabs it low, gets the root though.
One more root.
He needs another one. Will he get it? Yeah, I mean, I don't think he does need it. He does just chase him down here on the Lone Druid, and he...
Yeah, it's much easier to say the Lone Druid than the Lone Druid. I agree, I agree. It doesn't take longer at all either.
Nah, exactly. Well, Mira cutting through the trees here, trying to get to this bounty room, but he's got 5 stacks of poison on him, and, you know, Dianming just going to continue the chase here. He's going to go for the Shackle, and that's going to give him a little bit of extra health to play with. And with Collapse making this rotation over, they will find themselves the kill. Okay.
But with them being level 1, the damage is just not going to be sufficient to get the kill. So very nice turnaround there coming up from them.
Looking a little aggressive here on the Miposhka. A nice flame break back into a blood grenade.
Got him.
That decrep will not save you here, as I mean, Yatoro will try and dive them under the tower. If FY will fall, is now Bach needs to be careful. You may have gotten too aggressive, buddy. He gets him on the stick. Yeah, okay, yeah, 7 Essence Shift stacks will do it.
This is the thing when you are going in a lane where there's a Slark and you're not focusing him. It's kind of the same as the Ursa. He just does that top lane being given back to the Slark. You could have just pushed them to the tower, out CS them, and you would have been perfectly happy. Now, that Slark is actually going to be a problem.
Mira in what I like to refer to as the danger zone here, but will Low get the root is the question. Oh, he does on the last auto attack. There's going to be the shackles, but the 5 poison stacks will be more than enough. Tower, and if you're on Radiant, it's the tower on the high ground to the right. But they don't actually do that. So he's been able to kind of just stack and farm that up a little bit. He had a pretty rough start, to say the least, but his recovery mechanic is pretty easy. And we're going to see him hit level 6.
Rotate.
And he's coming bottom. They want to use the Solar Bind. That is a massive amount of damage, and they've got him. They take down Low. A great rotation, and there's the urn. Laurel not done. Does he get a Solar Bind target? He's looking. They do get the disruption. Astral obviously still available as well as they're looking. They catch the Shadow Demon. And again, the spear into the damage. Laurel will grab himself a double kill, and this is the momentum that we were talking about.
Yep, you did well in the lane with the OD, but this is the problem. You don't have any lockdown, and they're just trying to punish the side of AZURE when they don't have their level 6s on supports. FY, look at how useless he is in dealing with this one. Nice TP. They got him.
Dude, the shackles are there too. Collapse has an arena, not even having to commit it though. Dude, what a play.
They actually went for a smoke
No way,
spirit.
there's
Insane.
They're just gonna go straight for Ori. The solar bind is so much, and yep, they bait the Astral. Collapses here. He's like, "What's up, buddy?" Spear into the wall. Mira there to help find the kill, and no way to cancel. But here comes Low. The Lone Druid is here, trying to take down Collapse. He's got to run the solar bind, just slowing him down. Pugna will die solo to FY, but dude, yeah, that is such the call to be like, "Hey, smoke mid," you know. Up onto the high ground. They're going to TP in. They know. Okay, beautiful. So the rotation in from the Shadow Demon. He knows something's up. He wants to try and save him. There's going to be the Solar Bind into the vessel. As who do they find? The Hex comes out. They've trapped the Shadow Demon. The Spear will pin him against the wall, but can they finish him off? Bach is coming in. His TP is so long, though, and they get the kill. The pushback is enough. Mira on the run. Slark onto the high ground, gets on top of Low. He's burned all of his mana. The Vessel out as well. Can they finish off Bach? Miposhka just surviving with this life drain. Is going to be able to do it. They get him on the vessel as well as the solar bind. They just need a little bit of magic damage, and he snipes him. Laurel is getting so much done here on this Keeper of the Light. They have a really good ward here just behind that tier 1 tower spot, and they think it's further up in the lane. Unfortunately for them, it is not. Miposhka will get caught as Bach just walks right on in. He's going to try and TP on home, but the blink out finally revealed from FY as they commit the lasso. So that will be a quick pick going the way of AZURE.
Bat Riders, they've been unfair. Jinkyu, the way that he cut waves is the only reason that Extreme Gaming won the game 2 versus OG, and now he's just delaying time during this nighttime. Losing a position 5, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I mean, that is it's going to cost you the hero in the mid lane, but yeah, like you said, not a big deal.
The nighttime is gone, and AZURE have been able to keep the gold lead at the same spot. And it's not good.
The arena, the spear, it comes out, punishing the aggression immediately from Ori and the rest of the team to follow. FY can't do this alone. It's going to be Low on this Lone Druid, who's got to try and escape now as they've caught the Spirit Bear going for the TP. You have a spear of it. You can't spear the bear. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's not a hero. That's funny to see. All right, he gets the bear out. Nicely done. Yatoro on the backside. He walks right under a ward, and they just chop down Collapse. The blink out from Bach. Goodbye, son. They get the root as well. Pugna in trouble. That's 2 dead now for the side of Spirit. You need to leave.
You need to leave now. Actually, it's
are looking like they're bringing some heroes, but FY is here to break any potential smoke.
It's still nighttime.
Slark. Oh, the Collapse comes in, gets the Orchid, the Arena, the Spear onto Ori. Can they finish him off? The Hex is there. They got him. Mira's looking for more now. The Shackles easily picked off.
Ori believed in his Blink Dagger. He just got delivered, and he thought he's going to be able to escape because of it. Unfortunately, that's just not going to be the case. OD is really good at Roche. This is something that even teams themselves sometimes forget, just how powerful the OD can be at bringing down Roshan.
They are taking a little bit of time as they had a ward over onto the Dire jungle there that does scout the Mars. As that smoke's gonna break. They get the last one. They find Laurel. That's the best case scenario. He's rooted in place. He gets the Will-O-Wisp up in a 5-hero arena. Gonna trap all of AZURE inside, but can you get out now? Low on this Lone Druid is starting to stack up the damage. 2 for 2. You've lost the OD and the Timbersaw. Yatoro. It would be absolutely massive. Collapse is hunting. Will they find their target? The pounce comes in. Yatoro's got him. He's got the right target. Nice disruption to get him to safety, but the respawns are coming through. Yeah, here comes FY. He's on top of Miposhka. Diffusal trying to solve, but a counter Diffusal out the other way. There's going to be a life drain trying to buy him Spear, but in comes Collapse. They get the kill. Timbersaw blinking in on the backside as the Will-O-Wisp causing some problems. They can't get away. Laurel here, the Spear comes out, another disruption.
Yaro has his ulti back.
Mira, Hex. How many times can you get these heroes to safety? They can't. Collapse executes onto the backside, finding the Shadow Demon. The Pounce will get another catch onto this. Timbersaw is low. He's got to get his bear to safety, but will he be able to mirror the blink forward? He has no more Savage Wars available, but they go for the hero. They go for the hero. He's got Arena back. Collapse gets perfect. The Orchid onto Ori. What an incredible spell usage there from this Mars. Rune, but they've got a lot of heroes bottom right now. And Mars, does he scout them is the question? No. Oh,
got him.
Okay, just a good guess from Collapse, and they get the Orchid out, and it's just a green light for Yotaro. He's gonna go in and take him down. Dude, yeah, tip your Mars.
It's insane.
Laurel bottom, he recalls in Mira as well, as they're looking for maybe the Shadow Demon blink up to the high ground. There's the Hex. You do have the SD, or I'm sorry, the OD nearby, but they're just, yeah, they're accepting the fact that there is no reason to sacrifice yourself for that guy, as Yotaro comes in, gets some agility, and leaves.
He is not crazy on the OD. You use the Astral there, and they just start chasing you like madmen. Like this.
Yep, but guess what? They found the real Ori top lane. The Orchid is out, and he cannot escape. It's going to be another one for the Slark. These guys are all over the map. The single God's Rebuke. So, I don't know. That is going to be very scary.
You have to get the carries. That's how you
They
break
found
their
low.
spirit.
They can't make it in time. Low goes down without buyback, and they're now just going to chase for more. Mira on the backside is going to prevent the Shadow Demon from having a whole lot of options here. They just keep pushing him away. The Shadow Demon's like, come on, man, let me use a spell. But no, they chase him back to the tier 3. They got him, and guess what? Collapse is not done. Almost finds Ori. So incredibly close. As FY in the base watching as his team cannot find anything.
The reason that Ori survived there is because Collapse blinked behind him, so he needed to turn rate to use.
Oh, no, could be Collapse. The scan connects. Who do you find? It is so close. FY looking for an opening here. Laurel on the high ground. They pop the Shivas. They find him. The Will-O-Wisp comes out. Laurel needs to run. He gets harpooned out. They've managed to catch him. The lasso's there. There's the Arena. The God's Rebuke doing a lot of damage, but Ori with the BKB trying to lay into it, but the Arena's catching all of the attacks. Collapse. He's on the run, but you've lost 2 for the side of Azure, and low now into the hands of the Slark, the worst hero you could be fighting, and there it is. Collapse spearing down that Timbersaw as well. He can't chase him. Yotaro gets caught by low. He's trying to just buy some space for the Shadow Demon, the disruption, doing what he can, but low with that Spirit Bear. They've got their eyes set. They want him, but he's under reward. Mars gets himself a solo kill onto the Timbersaw, of course, and there it will be low falling in just a matter of moments.
Really, there's no way that you're coming back into this game. You could have hoped only to win it early, right, with pickoffs from the Batrider and then get